Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. I am your Spice Girl that didn't make it into the Spice Girls. And I'm going to be talking Louis Vuitton. Listen to this, you guys. A graphic representation. Louis Vuitton's fine jewelry collection electrifies the iconic initials of the Maison, except the iconic initials of the Maison have magically transformed from LV to what appears to be a Z. And how is that controversial, you might ask? Let's get straight to it. First, subscribe to my channel here on the tubes. You can push the join button next to the subscription button, become a member today, get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream every Saturday. You are all more than welcome to join the conversations live in the chats. There you go. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Jackie. So kind of you. Thank you, sweetie. There it is. All right. Thank you, sweetie. Let's pop a little
14 Australian dollars and 99 cents super chat from Jackie. Purple heart from Australia.
Australia. Whee! Thank you so much, sweetie. So yeah. So we got this ad campaign. Louis Vuitton's fine jewelry collection electrifies the iconic initials of the Maison, pulsating with energy. Discover the new campaign starring Alicia Vikander, blah, 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 blah. Let me just show you the pictures. So everybody's going crazy now because you see her Z, that kind of is an L and a V. The L is flipped and the V. So they're electrifying it, meaning that the L and the V combined together create like an electric impulse. Or like if you're like in a hospital, in a coma, and they have to kind of see that your heart is still beating. That's that. But people are angry, cha. Okay, so first I want to say thank you. I think Sylvia, did you send me this notification? Thank you so much, Sylvia, for the idea for this video, by the way. I mean, yeah, guys, come on. So, internet is abuzz with being so upset at this. They're saying that Louis Vuitton is completely not sensitive to what is going on in Ukraine, what is going on with Russia and Ukraine. And you might ask yourself, why is this model an oligarch wearing a bracelet, a Russian oligarch? No. By the way, before we get into all of this, politics, I can't. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. None of this is facts. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Yada, yada, yada. You gotta save your butt every time you talk nowadays. This is where it's got to. So, Jesus asks, what's the issue hither? Well, I was also thinking to myself, when I first read the issue, I was like, wait, is she the issue? Is she a Russian oligarch? No, I don't know who she is. Anyway, I don't care. Anyway, it's this electric LV that turns into something that looks like a Z. And now let me show you the other photos. There, this is why it's an issue, because in some parts of Ukraine, as the Russian troops were entering the Ukraine forcefully, allegedly, they've been photographed with these hand-painted Zs on them. And I've also heard on the news that in other parts of Ukraine, the Russian military had other letters as well, not just the Z, but the Z made headlines across the world. And because this made headlines across the world a couple of weeks ago, now Louis publishes their ad campaign with the LV turn. You see LV, loser. Why can't I be in the Spice Girls? Why can't I be in the Spice Girls? So, L, V, and then you kind of turn them. And I mean, I'm really bad at this. But you catch my drift. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, there you go. So then it becomes a Z, right? That's what they did. And Louis Vuitton did the L and the V together to create oh, hold on. Okay, you got the L and the V. And then if you flip one of them, you create that kind of electric dum-dum, like a heartbeat, like a pulse, electric pulse. Now, but however, after they posted that ad campaign with the Z, people have gone ballistic against Louis. So you guys, I mean, don't shoot the messenger here, but just give me your opinion. I mean, I don't know. I'm a goth at heart. I mean, look, I'm wearing Michael Myers today with Chanel at the same time. I mean, Jesus says, I'm sorry, but this is a bit of a stretch. Well, Jesus, you might say it's a bit of a stretch, but it's made it in the news worldwide. And let me read a couple of the comments that these, viewers, the people commented under the Louis Vuitton post. One says, LOL, have nothing against LV, and I can recognize LV in Z, but come on, do you guys even watch the news? I wonder what the sales figures are going to look like. Then another person says, fashion cannot be about war. Somebody says, stop Ukraine war, stop promoting the Z. Somebody else says, such nonsense. Why are you supporting Russia? Somebody else says, when you fire marketing and PR responsible for this, you can donate their salaries to Ukraine. Somebody else said, Z? For real? Hell no. Somebody else says, Russia attacks Ukraine and their symbol is letter Z. And now you support this? Somebody else says, shame. Letter Z is a new swastika in Russia. Stop the war in Ukraine. I will never buy again Louis Vuitton. Like this is like, you remember the Chanel Advent calendar shenanigan and people commenting for weeks and weeks and weeks under every post Chanel made about the Advent calendar? Well, that's nothing compared to this, because now we got a war on top of it and people dying. And this, but okay, so what? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to, because I mean, it's a letter, for crying out loud. This is not the swastika. This is not the swastika. This is an actual letter. It's a Z. Debbie says it's not even a Russian Z. This is a Z. And Louis Vuitton is an L and a V that is turned to look like an electric pulse. It's not even, you guys. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a little bit much that people are going so ballistic about this. Jack says Louis Vuitton is a capitalist business. They are not going to stop a product release for anything. So funny. People are so soft. Good God, says Deborah Smith. I don't think they should withdraw it. Can't give in to this kind of lunacy, says Silala. Aisha says Louis Vuitton should withdraw it, I think. Jesus says, definitely bad timing, but if you want to cancel Louis Vuitton, then look into the history of the brand and the human zoos they used to finance, says Jesus. It's just bad timing, says one hot mama smokes. Sam A says, what next? Jay-Z will have to be Jay and Zendaya and Daya? I mean, that's a direction. Apparently so. Apparently so. Louis says, I feel like people just want to be mad at something or someone. Louis, I agree with you on that. There's a lot of this just anger bottled up inside of people, and they just want to be just barfing out anger and frustration anywhere they can and however they can. There's a lot of that as well, because I think it's a little bit pushing it too far with this LV logo, calling that like that they're like supporting Russia. Come on, you guys. Really? Really? Are we really going to go there? Madame says, unfortunately, I watched the Russian TV and Z is everywhere used as ads for war using Russian civilians. The propaganda is disgusting. Dacob, Putin turned the Z into their symbol. Okay, but Louis Vuitton is not using a Z. It's an L and a V that they turned into an electric beat, into a pulse. And in fact, the model wears it in different ways. Sometimes it looks like a zigzag. Sometimes if it's flipped like that, it looks like a Z. Sometimes it looks like an L and a V. Like, you guys. There goes the Zorro remake, says Ryan. I mean, you guys. Jackie says, oh, come on. And I am sure Louis Vuitton loves the attention of this meh line. I know. Oh, my God, Jack. Oh, Jackie. Living for the shade. Jackie Clayton. I love that. Okay, let me read this again. And I am sure LV loves the attention on this meh line. I wouldn't have noticed except for this detailed explanation. You know what? This is bottom line, Jackie. That's the way we should all be thinking. I completely agree with you. It's like Louis Vuitton could not have begged for a better advertisement than this. Raising awareness about this, you've said it. Meh line. Because let's talk about the jewel. Let me go back a picture. Yeah, guys. I wouldn't wear it if they gave it to me for free. Really? Yeah. It's like, come on. No. No. Cute is something else, girl. Okay, let me, wait, the next one. Oh, she has this. Check out with my fingers, I'm doing the Z. She's like, look how clever. No, it ain't it, you guys. Sorry. Yeah, just, it's meh. Meh is even a lot for it. But as Aisha says, tone deaf. They could, you guys, after people are telling them that they should take it down, maybe now they should consider taking it down. But before publishing it, I swear to you, I wouldn't have thought about this either, because if I were the designer, I would never design this travesty of a wannabe piece of jewelry. But had I designed it with the thought process of combining the L and the V into a pulse, then I would have never seen a Z to begin with, because this is not a Z. This is not a Z. This is an L and a V creating an electric pulse. So it's like being tone deaf. How can you be tone deaf if you're not even speaking that language? Nobody made a Z. People are seeing a Z in here. Jesus says it's sold out in Russia. Well, Louis Vuitton allegedly left Russia, so it can't be sold out in Russia. Smurfette says, but didn't they have the design before the war started? I swear I was seeing it before. Possibly, Smurfette. Possibly. Possibly. But am I the only one struggling to see the L and the V? LOL. Okay. Ollie, remember the bags that Louis Vuitton has? The ones with the new lock? That Ghesquière design. Oh, Ghesquière. Girl, time for you to go. But that's a whole other can of worms. That turn lock that they designed for that bag, where the L and the V are just like two V's basically, and they kind of align and to become one, and that's the turn lock, and then you can open the bag, and then when you close it, you turn the turn lock, and then then the two V's become L and a V. So those two are actually on this bracelet right now. That's the L and the V. I love the pulse design. I'd wear it, says Tyler. Melitza says it doesn't matter if it is really a Z. It is ugly. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Oh my gosh, we live for Queen. It's not nice at all, says Donna Mazzotti. Pop Zoltan says, hey Dacob, since my name starts with Z, I am living for it. Well, there you go. You see, no, but now you're canceled, Pop, because you got a Z in your name. I mean, you guys. Hold on, I got my pillow here. Yeah, thank you, Deborah. The LV twist. Thank you. I don't own one of those bags, so I don't know the name. If you look hard enough, everything can be related to everything and any reason, says Jackie. I agree with you. You know, if you want to put a context into something, and if you want to put a meaning into something, even though it doesn't have the meaning, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. And it can be more or less terrifying, bad, or good. And people are making this to be terrifying. Oh my God, Rachel, and I'm going to end the video on this note. You've nailed it on that. Rachel says, this design is very... And that's the bottom line. It is very zzz. We're all falling asleep looking at it. I hope you didn't fall asleep watching this video, though. Thumb it up. Subscribe to my channel if you want more entertaining, futile things related to first world problems, such as fashion. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye.